Good morning, dear students. My name is Shashank Verma, and today I am going to discuss Chapter 8 of NCERT, that is decimals. Clear, students? So today we will discuss about the concept of decimal. So first we have to understand what is the decimal. Clear, students? We know that integer, natural number, prime number, composite number, but this is about decimals. Clear, students? So this is introduction about decimal. As we know that if I am writing 1 2 3 4, you can say these are all natural numbers. Clear, students? These are simple natural numbers. ऐसे 0 1 2 3. You can also say these are whole numbers. Clear, student? So what is decimal? These are the simply numbers. Clear? But if you are writing 3 4 and 1 point, you put in between 3 and 4. Clear, student? So this is known as your decimal. Clear, student? For example, if you are writing 6, this point and 5, this is decimal. Clear, student? So this is about decimal. Simple thing means this point in between two number is known as decimal. Clear, students? And composite number, prime number, natural number, everyone know because I explained in previous chapters. So this is our decimal. Now what we know, just say if write 3 4 2 1, if there is a random number, so you know that this is our ones, this is our tens, this is our hundred, and this is our thousand. Clear, student? Yani ones, tens, hundred, thousand. Previously you know everything. So if I am writing 3.5, clear, student? So this you know that this 3 is what? This is ones. This is ones. Clear, student? What about this 5? If this 5 writing like 35, so you know that this is ones, this 3 is ones, and sorry, this 5 is ones, and this 3 is what? Tens. Clear, students? So simply you can say this 5 is ones and this 3 is tens. But in this 3.5, what is 5? This 5 is known as tenth. Tenth. Clear, student? So one thing is clear from here. After decimal, the first digit is known as tenth. Clear, student? Similarly, if 7.8 is given, you know that this is what? This is ones. Clear, students? And if you are talking about this 8, this is what? This is tenth. Clear, student? Yani this is clear that the first digit after decimal is known as tenth. Clear, students? So this is about tenth. Why tenth? Because after decimal 8 is given. It means what? This means 8 or tenth is given, as its name indicate. Tenth means it divided by 10. Clear, student? So you know that when you divide 8 by 10, it will become what? 8 you will put here. फिर 1 0 is given, यानी you put one decimal. After one decimal there should be one digit, so you will put here one decimal, after decimal one digit, or here 0 you can put. Clear, students? So this is your tenth. Now come to our next topic. Clear, student? So our next topic is fraction to decimal. Clear, student? This is our next topic. I know everyone is known about fraction. Fraction is a 2 by 3, 4 by 5, 6 by 7. Clear, student? These all are fraction. I taught you. So if it is given, for example, simply I will explain with the help of example. 7 upon 10. Clear, student? Previously I explained 7 upon 10. So how you will write into decimal? Student, focus on this. This is 10. In denominator 10 is given, so you will write down 7 and 1 0 is given. It means you have to put one decimal. After one decimal there should be only one digit. So here one digit is given, student. Clear? So here you will put decimal, means left hand side, or 0 should be here. Clear? So you can see here, मतलब there is no value of this 0. ठीक है ना? After decimal you have to see. After decimal how many digits are there? 7. One digit, or here also 1 0. 1 0 means after decimal there should be only one digit. Clear, student? Similarly, if another example I will take, 8 plus 6 upon 10, convert into the decimal. Then how you will convert, students? Simply what you will do, so student, in this what you have to do, simply 8 is given. Clear, student? So 8 you will write down same. Now you have to convert this one. So same process you will apply. 6 is given, so you will write down what? You will write down 6. Clear, student? Now you have to see how many 0 is given. Only one 0 is given. It means after decimal there should be only one digit. So here you will put decimal, and here you will put 0. So it will come what? This will come 8.6. Clear, student? This is about fraction to decimal. Clear, student? Now how you will convert decimal into, another example I am going to give. Just say if it is given 2 upon 5. If more example you will see, then your concept will clear more. Clear, student? So you have to focus on example carefully. 2 upon 5 is given. So you will ask, sir, how you will convert? Because here denominator is 5. So you have to change denominator in the form of 10, 100 or 1000. Because when you will change in the form of 10, 100, 1000, it will become easy to solve the question. So what you will do for making 10 in denominator, here 5 is given. You will multiply here by 2. Always remember, if you will multiplying any number with denominator, then also you have to multiply same number by the numerator. So also you will multiply by 2. So it will become what? 2 2s are 4. Clear, student? And 5 2s are 10. So similarly you can convert it very easily, because you know that 4 you will write down same. 1 0 is given. Yani after decimal there should be only one digit. There you will put what? Only 1 0. Clear, student? So this will become 0.4. Always remember, there is no meaning of this 0. If you will not use, so it doesn't mean your answer is incorrect, but we are using this. Clear, students? So this is your 0.4. Clear, students? Now students, our next topic is convert decimal to fraction. Clear, student? Why? Matlab reverse you have to do. Previously we discussed fraction to decimal. Now we are going to discuss decimal to fraction. How you will convert decimal into fraction. Clear, student? So let's see. For example, with example. Clear, student? Now you can take so with the example I will explain this. For example, decimal into fraction you have to convert, student. ठीक है ना? तो how you will do this question? So for this question, like example I am taking, any example you can take, 14.6. Clear, student? You have to convert in fraction. So how you will convert in fraction, student? This is very easy. You will write down 146. Similarly 146 you will write down. After decimal how many digits are given, student? Only 1. So what you will write down in denominator? You will write down 10. Why 10? Because here you learn, here I explain, after this if 1 0 is given, so you have to put decimal, and after decimal there should be one digit. So similarly, if after decimal one digit, it means what? There should be 10. Clear, student? Another example I am going to give, like if 17.67 is given. Clear, student? So also this is very easy. In the same format you will write on what? You will write on 1767 upon. Here you can see after decimal how many digits are given, student? After decimal 2 digits are given. Clear? So what you will write on here? You will write on here 100. Clear, students? After decimal 1 digit, so only 10. After decimal 2 digit, so what you will write on, student? 100. Clear, students? So this is our how to convert decimal to fraction. Clear, students? Now come to the next topic. Now students, our next topic is decimal on number line. As you know that how to represent the integer and natural number on number line in previous chapters. So here we will learn, we will do how to indicate the decimal on number line. So as you know that about number line, I'm going to draw one simple number line for reminding you. As you know that this is our number line. Clear student? Here in middle there is a 0 and right hand side all are positive integer and left hand side all are negative integer. Clear student? I explained in the chapter of integers. Clear? So now how you have to show decimal on number line. Clear student? So for this we have to take one example. अब अच्छा first tell me one thing. जैसे if I am writing 0.3. Clear student? So as you know that 0.3 is given, it comes under what? It comes under 0 and 1. Clear? This is very clear because 0.3 start from 0, a 0.3 is given, it means this will be lesser than 1, so it will come between 0 and 1. And you know that in every number line there is a gap between 10 lines. Clear? If you will see in your ruler, you can find out. Clear? So if 0 and 1 is given, so all are positive integer. Clear? So there is no need of any negative integer. So what we will do, we will only simply write down 0 and here 1. Clear? अब you know that in between 0 and 1 means in between any two number there is the gap of 10 lines. So what you will do, you will write down here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and this one is 10. Yani this is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9 and last 1. Because when you add 0.9 after 0.9 it will come what? 1. Clear student? Because when you add 0.1 in 0.9 it will come what? 1. So this is 0.1, 0.2 and the third one is 0.3. So this is your representation of decimal on number line. Another example you can take, जैसे if there is 4.6. अब similarly you can say sir it will come between 4 and what? 5. Because start from 4 and end in 0.6. So it is clear that it will come under 4 and 5. Clear students? So we have to make a number line here. Also all are positive integers, so there is no need of drawing negative side. You will write down 4 here, 5, and I explain how many lines between any two numbers. You can say 10. Clear student? So here you will put 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and this last one is 10. So you have to form 4.6 student. So count is 4.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is your 4.6. I think everyone is clear about how to represent decimal on number line. Clear student? Now come on our next topic. Clear student? So our next topic is what? Hundreds and thousand. Clear student? Because 10th I explained. So here we will study about hundredth and thousandth. Clear student? This is our next topic. Very easy topic this is. Because 10th you know that 1 upon 10 I explained in previous example. So here we will talk about hundred and thousand. Clear student? So what is hundredth? Student, hundredth means simply 1 upon, as its name indicate, 100. And what is thousandth student? Thousandth. Always remember this is TH. So as name indicate 1 upon 1000. Just say similarly, as 100 means you know that 100 means 100, but hundredth yani TH is given in last. So this is 1 upon 100. Thousand similarly 1 upon 1000. Clear student? So this is about thousandth and hundredth. अच्छा, now example जैसे 5.6.346. Clear student? So you know that after decimal the first digit is known as 10th. Clear student? Second digit after decimal, you know that I explain abhi right now. 100th. Or third digit after decimal, 1000th. Similarly 4 digit 10,000. Clear student? So this is about 10th, 100th, 1000. Clear student? For example, another example I am going to give. Just 8 upon 100 is given. If you have to change 8 upon 100 into what? In the decimal. So simply you know that how to do. You will write down 8. Clear? Ab here how many zeros are given, student? 2 zeros are given. Now 2 0 means you have to put after decimal there should be 2 digit, but here you can see only one digit is only one digits are given. So what you will do, you will put one extra zero left hand side. Clear student? And decimal then 0, then it will come 0.08. abhi after matlab in one topic I will explain why you have to put 0 in left hand side, why not right hand side. Clear student? So don't worry about it. Now if similarly you have to write down 9 upon 1000, so what you will do, here you will do 9 simply and denominator 1000 matlab 30 is given. So what is the requirement? You have to after decimal there should be 3 digit, but here you can see only 1 digit are given. So you will use 2 extra 0 and decimal then 0, then it will come 0.009. Clear student? Now come to the next topic. Clear student? So students, our next topic is about concept of 0. Means here I am using 0 left hand side na, so here I am going to explain why I am doing this. Clear student? Students, simply if I am writing 3, if I am writing 3, it means 3. But if I am write down one extra 0 right hand side, so this will become what? This is 3, as you know that this is what? This is become 30. Clear student? So what is the conclusion? It gives matlab it indicates that if you are using 0 in the right hand side of any integer, any number, then the value will be changed, because 3 is given. If you are writing down 30, matlab 1 0 you are increasing right hand side, so this value is changed, matlab this will become 30. But if you are using 0 3, clear student, so this is also known as 3, matlab left hand side you are using 0, so there is no effect on the value. Similarly if you are writing 0 0 0 3, ठीक है ना, this is also indicate what? 3. Clear student? So there is no effect on the value. It means what is the conclusion, student? I think it is clear. What is clear? That if you are putting 0 right hand side of any number, then the value of the number will be changed. But if you are using 0 left hand side, the value will be same. So here I am using, why I am using here left hand side? Because I don't want to change the value. If I change the value, then your solution will be wrong. Clear student? Value will not be changed. So due to this we are using 0 in the left hand side of any number, but in decimal the process will be reverse. Clear student? So I will explain it. So student, in previous example I explained you that if we are using 0 right hand side of any number, the value is changed, but in left side the value will not be changed. Clear student? So but now here we will see in decimal. Clear student? In decimal what is the process? So if I am writing like 0.2, clear student, this is simply 0.2. Clear? If I am writing 0.20, it means this is also you can say 0.2. If I am writing 0.200, so this is also the value of 0.2. Clear student? It means this indicates that, one another example I am going to take for explanation. If I am writing 0.02, clear student, if I am writing 0.02, it means here value is changed. So here value is 0.02. Clear? Means if I am writing 0.034, it means the value is 0.034, not equal to 0.34, and this is not equal to 0.2. Means I am going to explain, student, see carefully. It means if you are putting 0 right hand side of the any decimal, here you are putting decimal 0 right hand side na, here right hand side 10, here right hand side 20, so value always be same. But in the simple number is what? If you are putting right hand side 0, the value will be differ, but in decimal this is reverse. Matlab if you are using zero right hand side in decimal, the value will be same. But if you are using decimal left hand, zero left hand side, means here you can see decimal left hand side, zero left hand side and zero left hand side, it means the value will be changed. The value is here, value was 0.2, but if you put 1 0, the value becomes 0.02. Clear student? So the conclusion is, if in simple number, if you are using the 0 right hand side, the value will be changed. But if in decimal you are using 0 in right hand side, value will not be changed. Means they both are reverse. Clear student? So I think this might be clear. Now move to the next topic. Clear student? What is the next topic? Next topic is comparing decimal. Our next topic is very easy. I think you know this in class 5th. Comparing decimals. Clear students? For example, this is very easy. Like if 0.8 is given, 0.1 is given. Similarly, when you see here 0.8 is given, here 0.1. Here are many methods. So I will explain two methods. Simply method I will explain. First place you will compare. So first place is 0. Here also 0. So both are equal. You cannot decide. But here after decimal there is 8 is given. And here after decimal there is 1 is given. Clear student? So which one is greater? Now you have to decide it. Clear student? So what you will do? Here you will do 8 upon what? After decimal 1 digits are given, so here you will put 1 0. Similarly, 1 is given and after decimal 1 digits are given, here also what? 10. Clear student? Now, so student, here both denominator are same. So you can see 8 by 10 is greater than 1 by 10. Acha, if I said I will explain two methods. So simply one method is that you have to convert in the form of 10. You have to convert in fraction, then you will compare. And second method is what? You can see directly. Just this is very easy question. If first is 0, here first is 0. So you cannot decide from here. But here after decimal is 8. Here after decimal is 1. So which one is greater? 8 is greater. So simply you can say, sir, 8 by 10 is greater. Another example. If 0.08 is given, clear student, and 0.1 is given, clear? Up here, what you can do? Here, you can write down 8 upon what? 8 upon 100 you can write down. Clear student? And here what you can write down? 1 upon 10 you can write down. Clear? Because after decimal 1 digit and here after decimal 2 digit. Up here you cannot compare it. Because denominator is 100 and here denominator is 10. So what we have to do? We have to do this denominator like this. This one is 100 na, so you have to also make this 100. How you will make 100? In previous we discussed na. You have to think which number you will multiply by 10, then it gives 100. So you can say, sir, if we will multiply by 10, it will give 100. So it will become what? Acha. Another thing what I explained, if you multiply anything with denominator, you have to also multiply by the numerator. So it will become what? It will become 10 and it will become what? It will become 100. Clear student? So it will become 8 upon 100 and this will become 10 upon 100. Clear student? So easily you can see which one is greater. So you can see, sir, 10 upon 100 is greater. Clear student? So this is our comparing decimal. Clear student? Now another method how you can find out, student? Another method was 0.08. Here after decimal 2 digits are given. Clear student? Here after decimal 1. So what I explained in decimal, if you are putting 0 right hand side, it means there is there will be no effect on number. Clear student? In decimal there was na. Here we understand if after decimal you are putting 0, there is no effect. So here what you can do? You can do simply you can increase 1 0. Clear? So here it will become 0.08 and here it will become 0.10. So when you will compare, so here 1 plus 0, 1 plus 0, you cannot decide. Here second place is after decimal, first place is 0 and after decimal 1 place is 1. So here you can also decide from here that 10 by 0.1 is greater. Clear student? It depends on you which method you are going to apply. I explained both methods. Now come to the next topic, that uses of decimal. Uses of decimals. Clear student? This is our next topic, how we have to use decimals. जैसे first in the money you know that, clear? So for example we will understand this. जैसे if it is given rupees 150 पैसे, rupees 1 and 50 पैसे, तो first we have to understand that 1 rupees 1 equal to what? 100 पैसे. Everyone know this? 1 rupees equal to 100 पैसे. तो 1 पैसे equal to what, student? If 1 rupees equal to 100 पैसे, तो 1 पैसे equal to what? 1 upon 100 rupees. Is that clear? If 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise, it means 1 paise is equal to 1 upon 100 rupees. Clear? Up here you can see 1 rupees to given, so you will write down 1 same, plus 50 is given na, so 50 you will write down ऐसे. अब you have to convert 1 paise equal to 1 upon 100 rupees, so 50 paise equal to similarly multiply with 1 upon 100. This is clear, student? Multiply with 1 upon 100. So what will the result? You can reduce 1 0 and 1 0, clear? And here you will write on 1 plus 5 upon 10, clear? Ab you know that 1 to similarly you will write down, but 5 upon 10 means what? Plus 0.5. You know that na? 5 upon 10 if is given, it means what? This will after matlab 1 0 is given, yani after decimal there should be 1 digit, so 5 you will write down same, ठीक है ना? और here you will put decimal and 0. This will become 0.5. So answer is 1.5. Clear? Also you can write down what? You can write down 1.50. The result is also same. Clear? This depend on you. Clear, student? Because I explained in decimal, if you are putting 0 right hand side, there will be no effect on your number. Clear, student? So come on the next topic. So student, our next topic is that the use of decimal in what? In length. Come on, length. Length using decimal. Clear, student? This is also very easy. How? For example, we will understand if given 1 meter 42 centimeter. Clear? So we have to convert in decimal. So you know that 1 meter equal to what? 100 centimeter. As you know that in previous class. So 1 centimeter equal to what? 1 centimeter equal to 1 upon 100 meter as rupees. Clear, student? This is the same as rupees. They say 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. So 1 paise equal to 1 upon 100 rupees. So similarly, what you will do? 1 meter to same you will write down 1 of 42 centimeter. Nice, student? You have to convert in meter. So what you will do? 42 multiply by 1 upon what? 100. This you will do na. So what it will come? It will come 1 plus 0.42. I think there should be no doubt in how 0.42. फिर भी I am going to explain. जैसे 42 upon 100 is given, nice, student. So what you will do? After decimal there should be 2 digit because 100 is given denominator. So we will write down 42 and you can see 2 digits are given. So decimal you will put here and 0. Clear? So this will become 1.42 meter. Clear, student? Now come to the next topic, meter. Here you will write down meter. Now next part is weight. This is length and the next part is weight. Weight. So for weight what you will do? Just say 6 kilogram 8 gram is given simply, student. ठीक है ना? So similarly we have to follow the same steps. First we have to know 1 kilogram equal to 1000 gram. Clear, student? And 1 gram equal to 1 upon 1000 what? Kilogram. Clear? तो 6 तो you will write down same. 8 gram is given, student, तो 8 multiply by what? 1 upon 1000, because you know that 1 gram equal to 1 upon 1000 kilogram. So you know that 6 तो you will write down same. And for 8 upon 1000, for 8 upon 1000, what you will do, student? You will write down 8 simply. 3 0 is given, it means after decimal there should be 3 digit. So 8 given, 1 0 and 1 0 you will put here, and 1 decimal. So after decimal there is 3 digit, so this is 0. So this will become what? 6.008 kilogram. Clear, student? I think there should be no doubt. Now, simply you have to convert. Another example I am going to take. 7,834 gram is given. You have to convert in kg. So what you will do, student? 7,834 divided it by 1000, because you know that 1 kilogram equal to 1000 gram. ठीक है ना? तो now this you will write down simply the number 7834. You know that 30, it means after decimal there should be 3 digit. So where you will put decimal? You have to check 1 2 3. So here after decimal 3 digit. So 7.834 kilogram. Clear, student? I think it is clear. This is very easy. Now in next topic we will discuss, student, addition, subtraction and multiplication. Clear, student? So till revise these things. In next video we will discuss about next topic. Clear, student? Thank you.